As we are diving into the next phase of our life, and we're starting to talk about all the things that we want to do differently, the areas of our life we want to improve, habit tracking is one of those things that really kind of helps you set the mark if you are accomplishing those things and doing what it is that you want to set out and doing. Today, guys, I'm going to show you our habit tracker. I've never been a big fan of habit trackers because to me, they miss the mark. They don't talk about what it means to look at your challenges and to celebrate your opportunities. So today with digital planning, I'm going to show you a tool that we designed in a Key2Success Planner that does just that. It helps you break those habits and build on new ones. So join me. All right, for those of you that do not know me, I'm Brandon Bonnever, creator and founder of the Key2Success Planner. We developed a robust planning system that works for individuals, professionals, business owners, managers, and operators of organizations to help you achieve the success you want, not only in your personal life, but in your career, community, and just help grow yourself. We live one life, and what better way to celebrate it by planning your success? And that's what this planning system is all about. It works across tons of different platforms: Windows, Apple, Remarkable, e-paper devices like such. And it also works across multiple platforms. You can use OneNote. You can also use PDF annotation apps like GoodNotes, NoteShelf, and Notability. Today, guys, we're going to talk about habit tracking. As I said earlier, I've never been a big fan of habit tracking. I've always felt the idea of checking a box if you did something or didn't do something was a pass or fail. And throughout our entire system, we celebrate our accomplishments, we build on our strengths, and we look at overcoming those weaknesses in areas that we just can't move forward through. And when I look at habit trackers that are simply check a box, it doesn't give me the satisfaction that I can grow as an individual. What are the things that are preventing me from checking that box? Why was I able to check that box? So we took habit tracking to an entirely new level with our habit tracker. Couldn't think of a better name for SEO, so we went with that. But really it is a habit routine builder. So let's talk about it a little bit. So let's focus on someone that is looking at fitness. And this habit tracker can be used for a lot of things. It can be used for building on routines, establishing new ones. So whatever you're going to use a habit tracker for, I think we can all agree for today's testimony that fitness is a goal for many of us. So when we built the habit tracker, and today we're using an iPad to demonstrate this, I will show you what it looks like on a couple other devices closer to the end of this tutorial. But today we're going to focus on showing you what it looks like on the iPad using OneNote. Our templates look the same across all devices, so don't worry about that. Just the individual application or device changes your experience to navigate and work with our system. But when we developed this habit tracker, one of the first things we wanted to talk about was not only the ability to do a habit, but to develop habits or break habits. Now, if you're looking at someone that's looking at doing a fitness routine and you're looking at getting in better shape, there's things in your life that you probably need to break from, like drinking extra soda, having that late night snack. But there's also things you want to build or develop, like working out on a more regular basis, getting your steps in, drinking your water. So we're talking about just that, developing good habits and breaking those that you want to break as part of your habit or self-improvement. And from here, we want to talk about the goals. See, I've always been a firm believer when you know why you're doing something and that there is a destination, a pot of gold at the end of that, there's more inspiration, more motivation to go ahead and seek that habit or routine development. And here we did just that. We established the goals. Why is it that you want to do these things? How are they going to make a difference? And then from there, how do you start to implement these habits into routines and processes? We brush our teeth in the morning, we get ready in the morning, we don't think nothing of it because it's part of our routine. If we start to do things like, say for example, every time you went up and went to use the restroom, you got a drink of water. Think how that's going to change your ability to achieve that habit because it's part of a routine, it's part of a process. So we want you to be able to establish effective habit building by understanding your process. And from here is a place where you can self-reflect, make notes throughout your journey. Now, our habit tracker is built so that each month you go through your habits and refine them, tune them in, dial them down so that you can understand what are the best habits to not only develop, but also those that you want to break. So, real simple how this works. and go ahead and you write in the habits that associate to your goal. Now, I have many individuals that'll copy this page and have multiple habits. For example, maybe they want to develop habits for fitness. Maybe they want to develop habits for their education or their work life. You can do that with this system and have a focus and have a routine that follows that overall look and feel of whatever this category or topic is that you're trying to achieve. So let's go ahead and let's write out some of the things that we're doing. Well, in this case, we're going to run 3 miles. We're going to burn extra we're going to consume less calories. We're not going to have that nightly snack. We're going to drink plenty of water, and we're going to do some type of arm or an ab workout just to help improve our fitness in those areas. And then we're going to go ahead and we can track those habits. Yes. Talked earlier about the yes or the no. Did we achieve it or didn't we achieve it? But more importantly, let's talk about why we didn't achieve it or why we achieved it. I feel that every single week that you take a moment to reflect on that week that you just had and talk about your challenges and talk about the opportunities. Maybe you had Christmas and yes, family was over, you just couldn't get that workout in, you ate the extra calories, but yet at least you can understand that. But at the same time, maybe you had a great workout all week long and it was due to the beautiful weather. Now, we can't imitate the weather every single week, but that was an opportunity that gave you the opportunity to make sure you hit the mark each and every day. What's really cool about this habit tracker is we can highlight stuff, we can copy stuff, but a lot of people will tell me, well, Brandon, I don't want to have to rewrite all this information from each day. Well, with our system, you can use the lasso tool. You can go ahead and you can copy that and you can scroll down to the rest of the month and you can go ahead and you can pop those habits right in each month or each week that you're going to do them. And then that way, this makes this process really easy to build out your habits on a monthly basis. And then you can move those, you can shuffle those, you can even highlight or erase. If there's certain ones you want to focus on, you can. I also like to give myself rewards. Whenever there was a week that I had a habit that I felt that I did a really good job at and I hit the mark, maybe I didn't hit the mark every day, but I hit it most of the week, I go ahead and I highlight that habit. And I do that so I get a understanding of what habits I'm actually really implementing in my life. Because at the end of this month, you're going to want to go back to the self-reflection and talk about what areas, when you did a really good job and what areas you didn't. You want to look at the consistencies of what challenges faced you, and then also look at the consistencies of where all your opportunities were. Sometimes you'll find harmony in all of that, and you'll be able to move into the next month with a better, more refined focus on what habits you're going to build. So guys, this is just one element of the Key to Success Planning system. It is our habit tracker. We feel it is something that really makes a difference in a lot of individuals' lives by being able not to only understand what they want to do, but know the motivation behind it, help develop the processes, the routines to achieve that habit building and habit breaking process, but then also throughout the course of that journey, being able to recognize those challenges and those opportunities that we each face. Guys, I'm Brandon Bonhoeffer, founder and creator of the Key to Success Planning System. If you haven't already, please hit the like button so others may benefit from this. Go ahead, hit the comments, and ask us any questions. Myself or someone in the community will definitely engage. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. We cover tons of things, everything from digital planning to technology reviews. So if you have a planner you love, go ahead, don't be afraid to subscribe to our channel. We're going to help you use those applications, those devices to be more effective in your digital planning journey. And heck, I'm just a fun guy some days. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys, Lord willing, in the next one. And I hope you guys all have a great time. And I hope you succeed at your habits. Hey, I'm back. I promised I would show you guys some different devices that this is used on. Here example is the Remarkable. You can see that the planner looks very much the same. We developed this key page where you can click on a particular index and then you can jump to our indexing page where you can make your own notes and establish direction in the system. You can click on habit tracking right here. That'll take you right to the habit tracker. Now, other devices that we use are the iPad, but we use a PDF annotation application, which is very similar to that you would see on the Remarkable. But in this case, it's in color. and you are able to pinch and zoom rather quickly and get to those individual sections just as we showed you on the iPad with OneNote. This also works with Samsung, other devices, works with other applications like NoteShelf, Nobility, and many other PDF annotation apps. What's really cool about OneNote, for example, though, is it works across all platforms. So you can have your Surface Pro, your iPad, and your Fold 3 all out, just taking notes on those habits that you guys are working to develop.